What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today is July the 9th. I want to give you a quick pre-market update, go over some of the hot movers and what big money is doing today. Before we get into any of that, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So starting off with data points, the only one to really watch for is FOMC minutes. Although last several occurrences of that, it's been nothing really to worry about, only because the market generally knows what is going to be stated in there. So no real surprises to impact the market. So I don't really anticipate any significant moves as a byproduct of that. One thing that could move the market today though is this right here. So yesterday and in general, I was actually fairly optimistic about this whole week, as long as Trump didn't really start to piss people off by talking about tariffs. That's what caused a certain level of uncertainty yesterday. This was posted after hours yesterday. So Trump mentioned 7 trade decisions to come this morning, and also an additional number later in the afternoon. Keep in mind, he's using the word decision, not deals. So again, that could cause, dependent on what is stated, a whole new level of uncertainty. So I don't know if he's going to be opening up Pandora's box or if he's actually going to be settling it. So I think the big thing right now though, as far as tariffs, is a deal with Europe. That seems to be, and most likely is going to be the next big catalyst that will move the market higher because of tariffs. So again, sometime in the morning, whenever he decides to drop that news, that could potentially impact the market. But aside from that, though, market seems to be fairly optimistic. Dow is up 0.34, S&P up 0.31, and then NASDAQ up 0.33. Getting right to it, starting off with SoFi, it is up 0.75. So welcome to the 20s officially. So as far as yesterday though, shorts did increase a small amount, which is rather odd given just what has happened with SoFi recently. So 13.74% of the free float is being shorted, works out to be 149.15 million shares. So shorts are holding on for dear life. They are hell-bent on believing that this recent rally is not justified. But as far as on a technical standpoint, with it at currently 2011 in the pre-market, it is trading between this R2 and this R1. So pretty much where SoFi did close yesterday. 2034 followed by 2257 is going to be the next strong target / resistance points. So if you're going to see a continued push higher without any level of consolidation, you have to get above this 2034 early on today. If not, like I said, you might be seeing some consolidation in the next couple trading days. Aside from that, moving on, ticker is SOBR. This stock, I know it was at one time going to be the next big thing. Everyone and their dog was talking about it. As you can kind of see over the last 1 year, it is down 97.96%. During the pre-market though, it is up 54% because of a new European patent. They didn't put out any news, official news about it, so I kind of had to do some digging, but nonetheless, it is because of one patent. So some people might say, hey, that means something big is coming, but at the same time, the market cap is only 5.1, so you're going to have a lot of speculation associated to this. So just do your own due diligence. Don't start jumping up and down saying, hey, this is going to get back to the kind of 150 range, which I believe is only that because of a reverse stock split or several reverse stock splits, as you can kind of see right there. When it comes down to shorts aren't that big of a deal with it. So 2.28% of the free float's being shorted, works out to be 27,000 shares. So shorts aren't going to be a influential factor for today. With it right now at 516, it is currently trading between this R3 and this R2. 426 is going to be a strong support, and then 537 is going to be the next strong target / resistance. So kind of was flirting with this R3, so we do know that's going to be a heavy one. So for those of you that are day traders, kind of just maybe watch for that as a potential breakout point. If it does get above that, then in theory I could easily see that 650 being hit, but this stock definitely is not a guaranteed home run. Just a company getting a patent it's good, shows that they're actually doing something, but I don't think it's that reason to FOMO into a stock and put your life savings. So do your own due diligence. I'm not here to convert you guys, do whatever floats your boat, but that's just my opinion, of course. Moving on to the next one is PROK, so ProKidney Corp. It is up 47% this morning. No official news from it today, rather just piggybacking off of yesterday's news, which caused it to go up 515%. And in case you are curious, this is the news that caused it to go up yesterday. So pretty good data, and that's always a good thing for biotechs and pharmaceutical companies. Aside from that, though, it is somewhat heavily shorted. So 21.49% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 16.8 million shares. Right now with that 552, trading right now between these 2 points. So this R3 and this R2 on the fib levels. 575 will be that key breakout point, and if it does get above that, then in theory you can kind of assume maybe $9 might be hit, but flip side, 451 is going to be a strong support. So basically this stock, as well as the last one, SOBR, is good day trades. But regardless, do your own due diligence and all the other fun jazz. Moving on, ticker is SBET. It is up 12 or now 17.62%. No news today, rather just piggybacking off of yesterday's news. So it is up 28% yesterday. So a lot of good momentum with this stock. Ultimately, you can kind of tell that just people's appetite for risk is on the table today. 15.25% of the free float is being shorted, works to be 9.23 million shares. So shorts might be a little bit active today with this stock. With it right now at 1907, it is trading on the classic between R3 and R2. So 1684 is going to be a strong support, and then 2178 is going to be that kind of next target / resistance point. So given the momentum that we saw from yesterday, I wouldn't really count this 2178 off the table. So it could potentially have a nice spike to that level, bounce off of that and kind of consolidate minorly. But regardless, if you're a day trader, this is one to add to your watch list. And then moving on, you have Wolf. So this stock has been a beast over the last 5 days, up 172%. There hasn't really been that much in crazy news associated to this stock other than the CFO and also the restructuring. So now people are just waiting for the restructuring just to be kind of rubber stamped. Ultimately, that does take several weeks just to see if creditors actually do approve it and they want to go through with it, because if creditors aren't happy with it, they could just say, nope, sorry, we want BK, that's it. So just be somewhat cautious. This is another very big speculative stock that could easily go back down to the lows where it was. So still do your own due diligence and all the other fun jazz. But who knows, if the reorganization does work out, this could potentially get back to kind of the old levels of like 370s and $4 range, or potentially even higher. Then yeah, that'd be a pretty good return on investment. Shorts on the other hand though are still sticking around. 40.77% of the free floats being shorted, works out to be 62.9 million shares. So anticipate shorts to be fairly active today. With it right now at 231, it is trading between this R3 and this R2 on the classic. So 225 is going to be a strong support, and then 364 is going to be the next strong target / resistance, which it did have a fairly good run. It went to 333 yesterday. So this one I wouldn't really count fully off the table just yet, but as of right now is still very speculative. Pretty much every stock that I kind of talked on is speculative in nature, with the exception, in my opinion, of SoFi. But yeah, people's appetite for risk is on the table, which is always a good thing. Let me know your thoughts on that. Do you own any of these stocks? Is there any other stock that's floating your boat? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And then one final thing, pop over to my Patreon. I give buy signals on stocks, options, crypto, many of which have been absolutely on point. Definitely worthwhile to pop over there and take a look. With all that said, appreciate all of you watching.